Okay, Ruby, we'll go outside. We'll go outside. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, good girl. Oh, yes. Oh, off. Settle. Off. You still have a little bit of work to do. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this fine day? It is the end of May, and I realize that I have not made a video for a long time. And a lot of things have changed since we last made a video. We're in the middle of this coronavirus stuff, and things have been shut down. I live in PA, so a lot of our state's been shut down, and we won't get too much into that and my opinions. But I was off work for a while, but then I got back to work. I was working some from home, but now I'm back to work. And our state's pretty much starting to open up. Our county is, at least. But the rest of the state still has some time left. Quit eating the grass. So I just wanted to make a quick little update video for you guys. So, my gosh, I can't remember the last time I made it. I think the last video I made was 1 week with the Coturnix quail. Well, we've had these quail for much more than 1 week. We've had them for, well, good grief, couple months, I think now. I don't know. I think we got them in March. But they're all grown. They're laying eggs. I'm getting like 12 eggs a day. We'll go back and see them in a minute. But little Miss Ruby, sit. Sit. Good girl. She celebrated her birthday on the 21st. Still using the gentle leader because she still is very full of puppy. But she's doing pretty good. Our birthday was on the 21st of May. And so, happy belated birthday, Ruby. Oh, yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah. And she's doing a lot better. And we also got her a training collar. It does have a shock feature. And I've used that very sparingly, just whenever she's doing something really bad and I can't get to her. But most of the time there's a beep and then there's a vibrate, which is more than enough for her usually. And that's really helped her differentiate between what she can and can't do, and combining it with a leave it command and then rewarding. Now a lot of times, like we'll let her loose in the house, and if she's going to pick up Beverly's toy, I say leave it, she'll leave it alone. So she's doing really good. She still just has these outbursts of energies because she's still a puppy, and she still pulls every now and then. But I mean, she's pretty good. She's not trying to move. Ruby. Hey, okay, you can get up, okay. My voice cracked, still morning. But now our thing is she wants to chase birds. So if we're walking out in the yard, she tries to chase birds. And I mean, she's a bird dog, and you know, it's just part of the deal, having a retriever. But we just got to try to break her that habit a little bit. That way, whenever, you know, if she's off the leash, she sees a bird, she doesn't go for it, full blast and not come back. But we keep her on the leash at all times. Yeah, so let me take Ruby in. We'll go back and we'll visit the quail. Also, Ruby's only just a little bit spoiled. She gets a quail egg with her dog food every morning. Sometimes she'll get one in the evening. Ruby, your food, your bowl needs cleaned out. It's a little grimy on the side. But she really loves quail eggs. And so that's the first thing she'll go for. Okay. And she'll grab it so gingerly. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. So much for being gingerly. Yes, finally good weather. I've been waiting. It like snowed a week and a half ago, but now we're into like 70s. Today's actually, yesterday were a little bit unusually hot, but still, it's appreciated. So, just to give you a little update on this situation, back here, got a nice swing set for Everly, and then also we got the gardens going. I'm trying my best to see what is on the camera. Here we go. Need to crank up the ISO a little bit in the shade. So we have one raised bed I still need to plant. We had to move it because we got this shed, and so it was there. Had to move it over here. Had to get more dirt. But in this raised bed, we already have some mixtures of things going on. I planted way too much broccoli, so I might give some to my parents or thin them out. I don't have anything really planted in the middle. Somehow this salad plant got in here. Don't know where. And I'm pretty sure these are carrots that somehow seeded over here. The wind might have, I just kind of sprinkled them, and the wind might have blown them over here. But I got lettuce. This is all romaine. This is a mixed lettuce blend. And then somehow the lettuce got in with the carrots. I'm not a super, like, I need to have everything in rows. I've seen a lot of people, they just scatter plant and it works very well. Now, obviously, see, I did try to do some rows a little bit. I haven't done carrots before, so I don't know how they're going to turn out. But like these salad plants, they're growing in a crowd, especially these over here. These will be fine. There's no reason why you can't grow salad plants like this. They might not get huge, but they'll grow and they'll thrive, and you can harvest off of these. These actually could be harvested right now. And these had like a 50-day grow time or something like that, and it's only been like 3 weeks, and they're like pretty much getting there. That they could be 8 so it harvested. So oh look, and we got some mushrooms growing in our garden as well. So let's go over to our friends the quail. Haven't seen them in a while. Have this fancy new watering system set up because I was tired of bringing them water out every day. So I filled this up. I actually filled it up on what, Saturday? I don't know if you can see in there. There's still water in there. And then it goes to this bulkhead. I put a shut-off valve on here just because if I need to do maintenance on this, I don't want water pouring out all the time. Tube, PVC, and I have some waters that I got off Amazon that fill up to a certain length and they stop filling up. And then the quail love dipping their head in there and getting a good drink. And so, got their feet in there, and it is breeding season. I don't know where they're all at. Good morning! Oh, we're playing in the sand this morning already, huh? They love digging and scratching in the sand. So if you can see, that girl there, see the back of her head? Yeah, I got too many males. They're overbreeding some of these females, and I feel bad for the poor things. So, what is on the agenda for this weekend is some of these boys might be going to the freezer. I am not super excited or thrilled about that, but I understand that, oh, watch out now, that is a part of having livestock sometimes, but they're doing good. And I actually have some eggs in the incubator. So they should start hatching out this weekend into early next week. And we'll have a bunch of baby quail. And so that's another reason why I need to harvest some of these males, because I'm going to have a lot more birds coming up, and I'm hoping for a lot of hens. A way I can increase my egg production. But yeah, that's the quail update. You want to say hi to the people?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, are you potty trained?
No.
Yes, you are.
You go on the potty?
No.
Yes, you do. All right, so I'm going to show you guys our incubator we have. It is the Nurture Right 360, and these eggs have 4 days left till 17 days. Actually, lockdown is supposed to start tomorrow, so we could theoretically have eggs hatching out tomorrow. I guess I better make sure. No, there's none in there that are hatched. So this has an automatic egg turner, but I can trigger it if I want to. It'll turn the eggs. It's made for chicken eggs. 1 egg in each container, but you can actually fit 2 quail eggs. I didn't do every single one because I didn't have enough eggs. Plus, I wanted to just see how well the eggs turn when they're together. They don't turn that great, but they still do turn. So we got our temperature 99.5, humidity right around 58. And so they should be hatching out in the next few days. So kind of excited, kind of nervous at the same time. Oh boy, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. So, gosh, it's just been so long since I made a video, and a lot of stuff has been going on. So when I was on quarantine, I joined a group called 414 Challenge with Pedro Adeo, and it's all about kingdom entrepreneurship, basically being an entrepreneur as a Christian, and doing things the right way and not trying to scam people, and just giving value and offers to people who need your services at a price that is good for you and is also good for the customer. And so I've been working on a lot of that stuff, working on a lot of video projects, and it's just been really busy lately. And I've been trying to focus on some of these projects that are making money, because we want to get our debt paid down, because we're also expecting a baby girl in August. So I don't know. I know we didn't tell anybody here, at least on the internet yet. So that's another reason I'm like trying to scramble around and get as much done as I can before the baby comes, because we need to pay off some of these debts, minimize our payments, because also Summer is now staying at home. She's not working at her work anymore. She's going to be a stay-at-home mom. She's doing a little bit of work from home remotely for the same company. So she's not technically like retired or anything, or she didn't technically quit. She's still on the payroll, but she's been not working because of all this coronavirus stuff. So Gosh, I have more stories to tell about all that, my unemployment situation, all that stuff. But so our whole world is changing this summer. So not just because of the coronavirus, we were planning the whole stay-at-home thing for summer for a while, and this seemed like a good as time as any. But I'll talk about that more in another video as well. I just have so much stuff I want to talk about and get out, but I want to try to keep this video short. Plus, I have to leave for work in like 5 minutes. But gosh, it's just been so busy. It's good though, and I have a lot of ideas in my mind that I want to do here for the homestead, for the house. As far as quail, I am seriously looking into meat chickens. And I mean, look at this, guys. You can't really see because it's super overexposed. But we have this whole field back here. We can put animals in. Like, nobody's using it. The guy that farms this over here sometimes rents this off my pat, but it's been so wet in there and yucky the past couple years, he just hasn't messed with it. And so, like, we could put all kinds of chickens and stuff back there, or animals, or like, oh my gosh, I sometimes dream a little bit too fast for like my reality, but there's so much land. And like even this strip right here, before you get back to the field, this strip right here, that would be an excellent place to put a couple chicken tractors with meat chickens in, and then you would just run them back and forth. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a good location for it. And they'd be right close to the house. And you wouldn't be dealing with like roosters crowing and stuff because you butcher those chickens before they get to that age. But that's the other thing. I've never butchered a chicken in my life. And it's a lot more complicated, than, what am I doing with this camera? It's a lot more complicated than butchering a quail. I'm not going to show that on video probably because I don't want to get like punished by YouTube. They don't really like that kind of thing. But quail is a lot easier to butcher than a chicken. So there's so many ideas. I want to build another raised garden bed. We'd like to do some work around the house. Like we want to mulch all this around the house. But I don't want to do too much because we also want to wrap around porch. Yes. She's watching me as I'm doing my monologue. But so many ideas. But I think I need to wrap this video up because I need to get ready to go to work. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I have not forgotten about this channel. I do care about this channel. I believe there is a future for this channel because especially with this cool coronavirus thing, people are learning to be self-sufficient again. I made this video how many months ago? You need to be self-sufficient, and then look what happens. All of this goes down. Economies are shut down. You know, people are struggling to find food at grocery stores, and it is now more important than ever to learn how to be self-sufficient. Grow your own food. Even if you're just growing a lettuce plant in your window, I mean, that's a start. So I want to dive into more on that. I want to dive more into quail stuff here on this channel and just really niche down and say, you know, this is about homesteading and being self-sufficient. And hopefully we can really get at least a video a week now that I'm getting back into a rhythm, because this whole coronavirus thing and unemployment thing just threw me for a spin. And the 414 challenge was 30 days long and it was just chaos and craziness. And also, before I forget, I worked on a video project with a lady from Switzerland. I think that's where it's at. Basel in Switzerland, and her name's Kate, and she is a voice coach, teacher. I'm sorry, Kate, if I'm messing up what you actually do. She does a lot of stuff. She actually lived in the States for a while, but I partnered with her through this group, and we put together a 16-person girl ensemble singing How Does a Moment Last Forever ever from Beauty and the Beast live action. I'm going to link that down. Also, maybe put it in one of the cards. You can check it out. Definitely was a learning experience for me. But that was a fun project we worked on during all this lockdown stuff. So really appreciate it if you would check it out and let me know what you think. And it's also done in alongside of the charity With and For Girls. That's there's more information in that video of why we did it. But enough rambling. I got to stop the video because I'm going to be late for work. But I just wanted to share that video project we worked on. And so go figure. The battery dies right as I'm wrapping up the video. But I don't know where it cut off. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying subscribed, staying loyal. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. Hopefully you understand. I just want to put out videos that inspire people, that help people, that educate and entertain people. And that's going to be the goal moving forward. And so thank you guys again so much for watching. Check out the How Does a Moment Last Forever video up here in the corner, down in the description below. Also make sure you follow me on all my social networks. Social. I already said that. Twitter and Instagram. And also my Facebook page. Going to try to start being active on there again. And so that's going to be it for this. I got to get to work. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.